Hola, hola, bienvenidos. ¿Cómo están? Vámonos en busca de partidas. Uf. Vámonos sin miedo al éxito.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Bienvenidos a mi live, cara sonriendo con lentes de sol, cara saludando.
Songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Vámonos a las patadas.
And that gets things running. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Lovely feet. Iniesta, and he whips it. Climbs up big!
Vamos.
Oh!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Colombia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Ruben Neves threads one in, and it's been played through. Now it's Pele. Van Dijk was in no mood for any of that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
No, lo que quise. Quítasela.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Corre. Nah, es imposible, ¿no?
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Odo. And it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's having a shot!
Bien, vamos.
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's managed to get free.
No, lo que
And he was
cagado.
alert to it. Colombia have got it back and they'll have another go. Pele, he has a look out.
Ay, pues.
Ruben Neves. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Qué
Now it's
cagada,
Messi.
man.
He has found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played out
No, ahí
wide.
no era.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Odo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Rosicki. He is through here. Nicely weighted ball. And the whistle's gone.
Tan fuera de
Presumably for
lugar.
offside. Toure kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Iniesta. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ruben Neves. Out to the right. He's in space and looking for options. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Bien.
The keeper gets his hands on it. Looking for options for movement. Played back in. He's had a shot!
Vamos.
And the lead is extended still further. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control. Tries to play it through. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Roll! It's in!
Vamos.
A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Iniesta. No foul, says the referee. Roberto Carlos. Lewandowski. For Rosicki. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the cross.
Uf.
Pass somewhat off target. Ended up in no man's land.
Agárralo, loco.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected.
Hola, amigo.
half-time scoreline like this. Lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty
¿Cómo
much
le va en la
everything so
vida?
far. The only thing you've got to wonder is
¿Con qué cámara juegas?
how long. Oh,
¿Con
he's
qué
been
cámara? Ay,
there's the shot!
¿con qué cámara juego?
He scores!
Con uno de Play 5.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. That's expertly finished, and he's done that
Con un de
so
Play
often.
5 también. O sea,
They're still trying to make a game of this. Gets a good foot in there. It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's found a way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, that's well spotted. That has not gone well. And it's Rosicki.
Me refiero a qué tipo de cámara usas en el juego.
Ah,
There's a shot! A real
deja que te
chance
enseñe,
and a
amigo.
real let-off. Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of
Ahorita te
thing
enseño.
is not going to get them back into this game.
cámara. Ah, ampliada, personalizada. Ponga el zoom al 0 y altura al 10. Voy aquí abajo, donde dice ampliada dinámica y personalizada. Zoom 0, altura 10. Con esa cámara juego, bro.
Now he's off and running. Roberto Carlos is wide and looking to get onto this.
Veo que con esa misma todos los streamers juegan.
Sí, sí, bro.
It goes to show he is human after all. I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. Ferdinand serves up a cross. And it's Yaya Toure. Maldini. Ruben Neves.
Sabe, me
Oh,
gusta,
red.
me,
Nice interception.
me gusta esa cámara.
Iniesta. Now, can they get him away?
Yo juego con la panorámica e intento jugar con la que juegas y no pude acostumbrarme.
Yo juego con la panorámica y intentar jugar con la que...
A momentary lapse,
Sí, pero tendrás que
mercilessly
acostumbrarse.
exploited. They were absolutely
Yo también
lethal.
empecé.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease
Poco a
which
poco
they
se
were able to cut
acostumbra
through
uno,
them
¿no?
from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Yaya Toure. Ferdinand. And that is a little
Ay, loco, qué
undercooked.
cagado.
This is the time you need that pace. Kekes drives forward on the overlap. And this is Roberto Carlos. Azar. Oh, good spread. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Rosicki. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, he caught that
Sí, bro.
pure,
¿Juegas
but
en mobile
no
o
product.
en Play, amigo?
Roberto Carlos. And it's Tevez.
En PS.
O en PC.
Lewandowski. And that is as far as they're going to go. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Kirkes.
Pero yo digo que es lo mismo.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Raul. Iniesta. Out towards the flank. Changes him with that pass. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Roberto Carlos. That's very neat. And it's Ruben Neves. And he whips it in. Raúl.
Intenté hacer streaming en TikTok mediante el TikTok Studio y me fue de la fregada mucho lag.
Oh, sí, yo también estuve en TikTok,
Y
hermano.
juego en Play no en compu.
Sí, intenté en TikTok yo también, sí. Y me lagueaba cada rato el juego. Y por eso solo transmito en YouTube nomás.
Lewandowski. Ball looks a good one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with him.
Chance for a shot! Brzezinski. Ruben Neves. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He shifted it to the flank.
Sí,
Roberto
nomás
Carlos.
estuve como dos directo en TikTok, no me gustó y dije, no,
Maldini is there to
mucho
clear.
like, ya nomás.
It's a sharp little ball here.
Ahí
Played
lo
out to
dejé.
the right. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. The ball goes, terrific header. And he seemed certain to get the sixth. Chiellini kept his eye on it and he's there. Raúl.
Pobre Raúl.
Goal kick.
¿Has intentado hacer multi-streaming? Hay un website llamado Restream que te deja streamear en dos plataformas a la vez.
No, la verdad no, amigo. No, o sea, no he probado todavía.
Va algo atrasado por segundos, pero es bueno.
Roberto Carlos.
Oh, sí.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a
Sí,
shimmering,
no es como en
sizzling,
TikTok, como que
scintillating
se,
game. The key characters
el
glittered
directo
throughout.
se parparea, ¿sabes? ¿Y tu hermano, ya llegaste a primera? ¿O a uno?
No logré versión en qué división estás.
Ah, estoy en mi cuenta secundaria. Apenas estoy en división 4, creo. O sea, no estoy mal, sí. Y en mi cuenta principal, ahí ando sufriendo, hermano.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there.
Yo ando muerto. Estoy ahí luchando contra la comia en División 2 y es muy complicado ganarle.
Sí.
And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper. He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
And he cuts out the supply. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Raúl, looking for options for movement.
No.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked
Pero
decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
No, ¿para
Spots
dónde
it
lo tires?
and intercepts. Beckham.
Guarda con eso.
keeper's ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Iniesta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Iniesta. Short changes him with that pass. Tries to pass it through. Can he get onto this?
Demasiado tarde
Too
el
much
pase,
on it,
man.
and that is an easy claim for the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. That's been cut out, well played. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Maldini. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That looks a decent ball, and that could set him on his way. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
¿Qué media está pasando aquí?
Now it's Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's no flag, and he's managed to get free. And the shot!
No. ¿Cómo va a fallar
Well, I
eso,
wouldn't
hermano?
quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
There's the shot! Maldini. Hakimi gets a foot in here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That's a nicely shaped... Mbappe! Has a shot! In for the piece!
Oh, el rebote, loco.
He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier.
And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless!
Mis jugadores no llegan
A
al balón.
quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection.
Hago un pase
and they were.
fijado y me quitan, hermano.
Manchester United.
Well, they're...
And Van Nistelrooy! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, what has happened here?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Pass somewhat off target. Not the most accurate pass. Maldini. Raul is wide and looking to get onto this. De Ligt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Raul in acres of space out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
A ver si
And
lo
we
logran
have
empatar.
our very first corner.
Solo hay que jugar con paciencia.
Manchester
Paciencia
United
nomás.
are looking to go forward now. Aimed beyond the defence. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Iniesta!
Vamos,
It's in!
vamos, vamos.
That
Que sí se
is
puede.
glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Cagando el palo como siempre, hermano.
So is this the start of a
Mira.
comeback? And Van Nistelrooy! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Yaya Toure. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. Great chance!
¡Ay, güey!
He's got away with one
Lo
there.
falló este
Well, it
rival,
wasn't the
hermano.
best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really.
Tremendo
He knows he
fallo,
could have got
loco.
his team in real trouble then.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Van Basten. And he was quick to react. And we hit half-time.
Tremenda falla que hizo el rival. Oye, ¿qué les pasa a mis jugadores? No reacciona. Vamos.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford...
Can he finish? Loose ball. In he goes again.
Mira.
He can run onto that. Tevez gets into some space. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Van Nistelrooy. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Real chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Iniesta. Out to the right. Now it's Tevez. Tevez. Can he get on the end of this? Pele!
Qué buena contra, hermano.
And the second half is off to a flyer. So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well measured. And this is Van Basten. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. A straight red card. Another twist in this promotion
Y es
epic.
roja, hermano.
So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Toca sacrificar, loco. ¿A quién? ¿Pero a quién? ¿A quién, hermano? Lesionar mi lateral, hermano. Así. Hago un cambio un solo. Mete esta malita como extremo. Y también a él. Vámonos.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
He's having a
23,
good look here.
Hazard. Numero
Decent
32,
chance!
Tevez.
Bien.
That's
La
what you
contra.
call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Well timed, excellent interception. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And this is Pele.
Uy, loco.
Get that clear. That has not gone well. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Bien.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Para agarrar balón, loco. ¿Dónde vas
Promptly
tú?
onto that, and that is that. Now, Can they get him away? Rodri could move up a gear here. And they're back on the ball again. Knocks it into space. Plays it across. Bullish header! Just off target. Lorenzo Insigne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Pele! It's Pele! Off the post!
Uy, hermano.
And they are back where they started in this
Puras
fight for
fallas,
promotion.
hermano.
Well, that's certainly lightened the mood on the bench, Peter. Although the boss is clearly telling his players to keep their heads, he'll now need to make some bold decisions to back that up.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Mbappe, and a chance! That's another chance!
Uy, loco, qué buena. ¿Quién es ese fuiste?
Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Espérate.
Nicely weighted ball. Insigne will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, super find. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Iniesta.
Te fuiste tan malito.
Yamal!
Ay, pensé que iba a
Oh,
venir.
didn't catch it right.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And he's picked it up out wide. Insigne going face to face with his great rival. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a
Pasa el
formidable
balón, no
matchup.
pasa el balón. No, ya no voy a hacer cambio yo. Ya hice demasiado.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 24. Lascia il campo per il numero 17.
Ah, aquí va, aquí vienes aquí, Drogba.
Drogba!
Pero
Well,
dar
that
un
might be
pase
that,
bueno,
Peter.
hermano.
Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse.
Oh, it's in! And that has raised
¿Cómo vas a
the
hacer
roof.
ese pase, loco?
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Ci saranno
Well, look,
9
Peter,
minuti di
I feel
recupero.
I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Oh, that's fabulous. Torres. And Torres! Too close for comfort.
Qué rabia, hermano.
Goes forward. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. We are into stoppage time. So that's it. It is all over.
Cagado estamos ahí.
A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way.
Ay, ay, ay. ¿A quién meterlo? toca meterlo. Vámonos. Ah, espérate. Déjame cambiar ¿cómo se llama mi equipación? Ya me cansé de llevar a este. Vámonos. Ahora sí. Hay que hacer cambio, hay que hacer cambio. Todo se puede. Uy, hermano. Vamos con este rival que trae a Capello. Vamos sin miedo al éxito.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Barcelona come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. It's run loose here. Ecuador do have a chance to counter here. That pass has been well intercepted. Hazard gets into some space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Makaleli produces the perfect tackle there. Raul knocks it into space. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Vamos.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Beckenbauer gets it away. Ecuador have the chance to go the other way. And here's Yamal. He's found a way through. Barcelona with another corner.
Otra esquina, loco.
It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Now the ball in. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's taking no chances there. Hit into the middle. And he knocks it clear.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as
Ay,
his
loco,
hands.
¿cómo vas a hacer eso, hermano?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Qué cagada, loco. Yo siempre la ando cagando yo.
Gerrard.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective involvement.
He's picked his way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Talento este compa.
That pass is,
Lobito, amigo, siempre has jugado a contras largas.
Sí, amigo.
Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Siempre.
And here's Yamal.
Yo
Looking
juego
for
contra.
options. Decent chance.
Vamos. Yo juego contraataque rápido.
And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised
He
land.
jugado posiciones.
They forced the error and
Contraataques
extracted the
largo.
maximum punishment.
The danger was
Pero
always there, Peter. We
el
all
que más me
knew
gustó
they'd be
es el
pouncing on any slip or any sort of
contraataque
indecision.
rápido.
They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of
Oh.
real significance.
¿Con qué técnico estás ahora?
Ah, con Xabi Alonso
As
ahorita.
their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
And this is Pele! And it's in! And they're at it again!
En mi cuenta
in double quick
principal,
time.
mi
One sweeping
juego
move
con, ¿cómo se llama?
executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective
Mourinho.
on the break, then the key element is
Y-
always pace.
y
That's
Hansi
what
Flick.
really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Eres como yo que no te gusta perder el tiempo y vas a por el gol, pero ahora estoy con Pep y la verdad que no está mal.
Sí,
Cleared away. Pele. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He has found the way through. A header!
vamos.
Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark
No, no
move
está mal,
ends
hermano.
with the inevitable
Solo hay que
classy
dominarlo,
finish.
¿sabes?
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team.
Defender
They produced something
bien.
out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them.
Ese rival no es competencia para usted.
And
No,
that
se ve
has
que no.
forced the very best out of the keeper.
I think that's
Un
just
gol más y se rinde.
Le espero que sí, amigo.
They're really swift.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Iniesta. Bergomi
Uy, yo pensé
cuts
que lo iba a
out the
alcanzar
pass.
ese güey.
Livakovic sends that a long way. Ferdinand. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Oh, that's fabulous. He's tried one!
Uy, loco.
No, not quite.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know
Qué
how to
mala
counter and they'll be
finalización,
looking to
hermano.
do it every chance they get.
Makaleli. It's played through for him. Shapes to shoot!
Vamos.
Ya fulminalo.
In a trice, and they
Ya
are
fulminalo.
soaring! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be...
Good chance here! And that is a routine catch.
Well, let's just consider...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Es terco ese rival.
Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time.
Hay que ser
Astonishing.
honesto.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And we are already promptly back underway. Hazard. Raul. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Iniesta. Gerrard.
¿Te imaginas que me remonta el último minuto? No creo.
Roberto Carlos. Raul. Great vision. Roberto Carlos
¿Qué
cuts
pasa,
it
mamá,
out.
loco?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Raul. No way through. Makaleli. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Laid back in. Big chance! He's got a goal! There is a man!
Mis respetos para algunos rivales que se quedan hasta el último minuto.
No,
Me
sí, la
tocó
verdad.
golear a uno 10-0 y tenía cartas de última generación como
Sí, la verdad sí.
And with
No
that,
se rinde
the
tan
hat-trick
fácilmente.
is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his...
Pele! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got four.
Vamos a dejarle
That
que
is
me ponga.
remarkable. He's one on this, having a shot. Goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
No, a mí
Well,
también me
let that
meten,
be a lesson
¿sabe?
to them, Peter. They have to stay
7,
focused at all times. Any
8.
lapse in concentration, voila.
Ecuador playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them.
Y la verdad yo sí me quedo.
Iniesta.
era de 3 esperarse que te lo iba a celebrar.
Sí, hermano.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Chiellini. Turns back here, probably the best option. And he skips past his man, and he's got the beating of his man. He's on the finish! He scored! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has
Y la verdad, a
resulted
veces me
in
gana con
considerable
un rival
embarrassment.
muy...
Yeah, they were made to
Trae
pay
una
for not
plantilla muy
moving the ball
humilde.
smartly enough through a very strong pressing
Y
wave.
pues,
And yes,
la verdad
it's
yo no
him
me enojo,
again.
no digo...
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Porque a veces ellos
This
juegan
is
muy bien,
wonderful
¿sabes?
front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Iniesta. Gerrard! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great
También hay
save.
que saber
Well,
perder
the
y ganar.
defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Now it's Cruyff. Good running, strong and purposeful. Nice bit of trickery. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this
Hay
opponent.
gente que sabe jugar muy bien y con plantilla humilde, como ese
Sí.
YouTube Fútbol Salvaje. Es una
Sí.
bestia de player.
La verdad sí, amigo.
Yamal.
Que no ocupan
No, it's not
full
getting there.
épico para
And he can clear it away.
ganar y eso.
Cambio en Ecuador. Número 10.
Pero yo la verdad no soy tan bueno.
Forlán.
Cruyff.
Apenas voy mejorando poco a poco.
No, that's been intercepted. Tries to play it through. And here's Yamal. Raul. Makaleli. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
¿Con cuántas monedas obtuviste a Pepito?
Uf, en mi cuenta principal
That's the throw.
dejé como a 18 jugadores, creo. Casi vacía la caja.
Now it's from Mario. Looking for a run-up.
Well, it's a move
Pues en
of
mi
great
secundaria
promise,
no,
but
pues
will
no,
it really prove productive?
no pensé en tirar aquí. Es mucho dinero.
Wow. Te sangre ese Konami.
Sí,
All but promoted. They can
y
see the greener grass
me-
that is beyond the finish line.
They've
subí
been
un
brilliant
video
here, Peter. A
en
thoroughly
YouTube
professional performance, and if
como
things
me
do
sangró.
indeed stay as they are, it's richly deserved.
The final 5 minutes. Looking to play him in. Forlan could try cutting inside here.
Yo creo que
Unnecessary
porque
risks, and the game is petering out
cuando
here.
llegó la caja de Van der Sar,
Yamal.
ahí me saqué doble, ahí épico ahí. Con pocas monedas, como
He has
3,000
found a way
monedas.
through.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo
And the
reglamentario.
shots!
Yo
Quick
creo
to
que por
recover
eso.
this. Gerrard gets rid without sophistication.
Cambio en Ecuador. Número 22. Número 7. Entra
And here's Roberto
número
Carlos.
17. Número 23.
Iniesta stood his ground strongly. Searching pass he's played there. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found the way through. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal.
¿Y tú, amigo, tú
More or
tiraste en
less
esa
by
caja o no?
himself, as cool as you like. Well, that's that, the end. Barcelona are going up, and now they can dream.
Tengan a mano los boletos
Sí, tremendo sangrado me hice Konami.
No, a mí me tocó vaciar por completo la caja de Van der Dios y ya por Pepe no voy a ir porque tengo a Ferdinand y Van Dijk atrás más tú.
Sí. Pepe no es tan gran cosa que digamos, pues. Ya pasamos a tercera división, hermano. Vamos. No es como cuando llegó Thuram, la verdad. Thuram traía una buen número, la verdad. Sus estadísticas y todo.
Hermano, estoy rogando a que Konami traiga a CR7.
Sí, ojalá que lo traiga, hermano. Pero yo creo que es imposible, ¿sabes? Porque también Cristiano tiene su propio juego, creo, se me hace. Y pues se me hace difícil que Konami
¿Cuál Turam?
saque su...
¿El de Barcelona?
Sí,
¿O
el
de
de
la
Barcelona.
Juventus del 2025?
No, el de Barcelona, el de Barcelona. Es un tremendo cartazo, la verdad. Yo lo tengo en mi principal, ese Thuram.
Yo uso
Y
más el Turam 2025 porque me parece mejor al de Barcelona.
Sí, sí. Sí, el del Barcelona es bueno. Porque del Thuram de Juventus yo creo que juega lateral, creo. Y el de Barcelona juega central. Dice, mira este rival. Tremendo cartazo que trae. Sí, este rival me va a ganar, hermano. Juega balones largos. Traga a Capello. Pero vamos, sin miedo al éxito.
Barcelona are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope.
Golealo, amigo, tú puedes.
Me va a golear más bien a mí.
Pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now,
Pero
the
vamos.
game itself.
Hay que jugar con confianza.
And that gets things running.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make...
And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oportunidad
Yeah, he was well
especial,
placed
hermano.
to deal with that.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Raul. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vieira. Rijkaard. Now it's Pelé. Tries to play it through. Good take, and it's real chance!
Uf, no, la mi.
A real
¿Qué
chance
fue eso,
and
hermano?
a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He won't be happy with that one. Bonucci kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Terrific header!
Uy, hermano, traiga.
Oh, surely that
Traiga
deserved a
ese
better
Suárez,
outcome.
hermano.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defenses.
Vamos, vamos.
And it's Iniesta. Now it's Messi. Makaleli. It's a pretty loose pass.
Y este.
Ese Suárez no salta nada.
On the end of this. Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. It's Pelé!
Uy, loco.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
While someone's doing his job.
Es un gordo en la delantera.
Sí, la verdad sí.
Have their second corner now.
¿Sabes qué me gusta más de delantero? Como Eto'o.
Oh,
Ay,
it's
¿cómo vas a
terribly
dejar pasar
wayward.
eso, hermano?
Iniesta. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Oh, really well played.
Messi goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Very nicely done. He stands tall and strong. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Crossed into the box. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Uy, loco.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time.
They've got to be
pasa,
quick
mamá?
moving
Hermano.
this forward.
Iniesta. Iniesta stood his ground strongly. Makalele did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Vamos.
Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Crossed in early. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. This is Iniesta. Oh, well measured. He's picked his way through.
loco,
cleared.
qué bueno, hermano.
Rijkaard. And it's Diaz. Messi. Brahim Diaz. Big chance!
Uy, qué buena
Good
salvada,
run,
hermano.
lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Brahim Diaz deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Bien, portero.
Out of play for a throw. Brahim Diaz.
¿Quién es la otra persona que te mira tan bien, amigo? Tu novia.
And this is
Se me hace
Messi.
que sí, amigo.
He's through, now is he in? Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball.
Ay,
That's a contest
¿qué
to
fue
keep
eso?
an eye on. Otto receives it in a header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't
No,
he?
mi novia no
That's
está
very
ahorita.
well.
A mí, mi esposa me mira todos los streaming por si acaso otra malcriada se atreve a hablarme, jaja.
Somos dos, amigo.
Makalele deals with that comfortably.
Yo me pongo
Barcelona
feliz.
are looking to go forward now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Dida sends that a long way.
Pero no pasa nada. Hay que seguir adelante.
Just eases him off the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no
Los fieles nos dedicamos a jugar nada más.
Sí.
Make sure that's not getting through. Aims beyond the defence.
Minutes has been indicated.
Vieira. Now it's Messi. Now what about a counter-attack? And it's Iniesta.
Es mejor,
Steps
amigo.
in,
Es
and that's the
mejor
end of that.
evitar los
Now it's
problemas.
Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. Foul and a free
Yes.
kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, no question.
No tienes a CR7 Victime. Ese sí me parece el mejor delantero del juego.
Sí, a mi principal sí lo
And
tengo,
a
amigo.
real
Pero
chance to
aquí no.
break the deadlock.
Sí, lo he probado y es muy bueno.
Messi!
Uf, qué golazo.
Wonderful Lionel Messi!
Well, I'm happy to admit that I didn't really see that coming, but I'm very glad it did, and you can only eulogize about such excellence. The finish was imperious, the player immense.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no
Sí,
shortage
lo
of
tendré
industry or
CR7
intent
mi
thus far. A little
principal.
inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps.
Solo así
es
te
bueno.
puede entrar.
Well, obviously
Sí.
things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a
De
bit
nuevo
too
me
busy
quedé con
playing
9.
within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Vamos, no pasa nada. Vamos a jugar bien.
Substitution.
Igual era gol. Así que
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
¿a dónde lo
Cuando te
tiras, bro?
expulsaron a Ferdinand. Ni cuenta me di.
Ahorita, amigo.
Chiellini makes the interception.
Cuando iba al primer
Brahim
tiempo.
Diaz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cuidado.
Otto puts them all in.
Huélala.
And that has been clubbed away. Vieira. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And smartly reclaimed.
Oye, no puede salir de aquí. Bien.
Makalele producing a good steal there. Showing a
Era
good level
imposible
of
que llegue a ser
alertness.
pelea.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, again, there's no way through. Yeah. Can he get it through? He's found a way through. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Goes for a shot!
Uy, qué salvado,
And he
hermano.
has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Hazard. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pass somewhat off target. Over to the left. Pele is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've
Yeah,
got to
igual no
realise,
sé
Peter, is that they
no sé
won't get
qué.
away with excessive force for long.
Te está faltando paciencia, amigo.
La
Recuerdo
verdad
a
sí.
Miyagi, cabeza fría cuando corazón caliente.
That
Ey,
has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Iniesta. That's very neat. Closing in on goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a good run down the right. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look
le
worried.
hizo un caño el vato.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Iniesta.
Barcelona really are going about things in
Se la mamo. Eso era roja.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A él sí le
A lucky
marcan
break
rojo.
would certainly help their cause now.
Fíjate.
So their fourth quarter of the game. Luis Suarez! Just off target.
Colorado Springs have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
75 minutes played. Iniesta. Driving on and making good
No,
progress.
no, mira.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's searching
Bien,
through.
portero.
And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous. And he's kept his team in it.
That's a good ball out wide. That has been cut short. Nesta. Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos. Barcelona must do something here and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Looking for options for movement. No, it's not getting there. Vieira. That is good alertness.
Está bueno el partido. Mínimo empate.
Sí.
Makaleli. And this is Pele.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Brahim Diaz. Nice bit of trickery. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! It's a loose ball. Opts to play it back.
Sí.
And in time is
Era
up.
muy complicado.
And there goes the whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides...
Eso fue un gol regalado, hermano. Metemos a Maldini. dejar. Uf. Vamos. Que nadie nos detenga.
Recuerda, cabeza fría cuando corazón caliente.
Sí, sí. Es que la verdad no sé si soy el único que sí. Cuando me mete el primer gol me desespero. Pero no pasa nada. También hay que saber perder también. No todo el tiempo es ganar.
¿En qué número de divisiones tienes tu cuenta principal?
No, apenas también estoy en División 3. Me falta como... Uy, hermana, mira este rival. Me falta como... dos partidos a División 2. Es que no he estado jugando últimamente.
Ese tiene cartas de hace 2 años. Puede que
Sí,
juegue mejor al anterior.
sí, me imagino, hermano. Vamos a ver.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and
Vamos.
running.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it? The way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when that famous front three were simply unplayable.
Sí, estaban
They'd
fuera de
scored a
lugar.
goal with Messi grabbing the last one to put the icing right on the cake.
He has found the way through. Costa Curta has it out wide and in space. He's having a shot! And he's following up!
No, qué rebote, hermano.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be.
Qué bien la habías defendido.
Barcelona are already... And the finish!
Estaba fuera de lugar.
Offside that time.
Tardé a hacer el pase, amigo. Sí, lo defendí bien, pero... Pues, de modo.
And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through, and here's the chance to counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. Pele with chance.
Loco.
Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Roberto Carlos. Bullet. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that looks a decent
Nu,
ball.
¿qué hiciste?
Promising position. David Villa. Chiellini gets across to intercept that. Iniesta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking for the run.
Pensé que no le iba a tapar.
Barcelona are really in a position where
Le zumba el asterisco al rival.
time's on their side.
Sí.
Bullet. The Raul Reds upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Delivered in. And he cuts out the supply. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a pretty
No,
loose
¿qué
pass.
hiciste tan malito?
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to...
Shapes to shoot!
Uy, loco.
I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Vamos, vamos. Hay que confiar.
Costa Curta. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and
Vamos.
he knows it.
Uy,
In comes the corner.
mal controlado, hermano.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Iniesta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bullet. And the counter is on. He is through here. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. And the shot! Oh,
Como me gustaría estar jugando ahora mismo también, hermano. Pero me toca cuidar de mi bebé en las noches.
Oh,
Bullet.
No te cases, amigo.
no, estoy casado, amigo.
Bullet. Unable to make it happen for
La
all
verdad
his
estoy
good
casado.
intentions. And he's managed to get free.
Pero
Rijkaard did just
no
about enough
pienso
to come
tener
out on
hijo
top
todavía.
there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Haz el amor pero nunca la guerra.
Eso sí.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half.
Casarse es una guerra constante.
Sí.
Great vision. As his flag raised for offside.
Pero también es bonito tener hijos.
Pero es bonito tener tu propio equipo.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Eso sí.
Kimmich. And it's Bullet. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Bullet. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Passing nice.
Quería preguntarte, amigo, ¿por qué Lobito?
Oh,
No
well
sé.
measured. And this is Pele. Iniesta.
¡Ay!
Well read.
¿Qué?
And the danger is averted.
¡Qué oportunidades!
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Lovely feet.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi, very much a man of this moment.
Oye, me está dando el rival, pero la verdad no estoy aprovechando.
Now it's Yamal. Raul. Chance for a shot!
No puedo marcar, hermano.
And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all
Ah, que por
still
qué lo vi.
very much
No
up
sé,
for grabs.
porque Me gustan
Well,
los
for me,
logos.
Peter, things
Mira,
have never
lo
really
tengo
got going,
tatuado.
but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes
Son
coming
mi, como
because
te diría
whatever
yo,
they've
mi
been
animal
doing,
favorito.
it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Taken back almost at once. Raul. Hazard. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Deftly out wide.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Makaleli for Iniesta. And it's Gullit. Forlan. Kimmich.
Vamos sin miedo.
And here's Roberto Carlos. Threads one in. And that is expertly dealt with. Iniesta. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Can he latch on to this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. David Villa. Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. Now it's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. That has been cut short. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Tarde, hermano.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Can he get it through? And the shot!
Vamos.
They
Bien.
have hauled themselves
Ya era hora.
right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Qué cagada.
It's a sharp little ball here. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's picked his way through. Messi! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Vuélala.
Knocks it into space.
Pasas. Pasas.
The Reds appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Pele. And here's Azar. Iniesta. Great chance!
Vamos. Qué buen gol, hermano.
Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Pele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Hay que hacer cambio, amigo. Hay que hacer cambio. Y lo que yo no tengo. Giovanni de MC. No, yo digo que. A ver si lo aguantamos.
Substitution on the field. Number 21,
Se me agarró hambre, amigo.
Changes on both sides, actually. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Number 15, Daniel Van Buiten. Number 2,
That's Batistuta.
Number 9,
Pinches it off him.
substitution in progress.
Kimmich cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get it. Tries from a long way out.
No. Espérate.
Out towards the flank. Looking to play him in. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. The final 5 minutes. Lorenzo Insigne. And a chance! Wonderful save by Vitor. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Yeah.
Let's a look and place it forward. Tevez. Van Bouten gets a foot in here.
There will be
Not
1
gone
minute
well.
added time.
Bruno Fernandes.
Bien, qué bueno.
Added
Bueno,
time is
loco.
up, and there goes the whistle.
Ganamos al último minuto, hermano.
Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like.
Es que también ocupo un MC, hermano. Como que se cansan mucho mis... Como quién sería. O si un Pedro, hermano. Dos. Vamos por otro. Uy, qué buena camisa, hermano. Híjole, toca marcar hombre, hermano. Pero vamos a ver cómo juega el rival. Mira este rival, hermano. Va a estar bien complicado. Y trae a Capello. Vamos. Vamos a ver qué pasa. No, pues el rival no quiere jugar, hermano.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
And here's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's there to retrieve it. He's found a way past. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way to...
Vamos.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
It's Hazard! It's hit the upright. He's given it away. Hazard! It's loose now, they want to get it
Otra
back.
vez, qué cagada, loco.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And it's made its way to him. And a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
There's a sharp little ball here. Quarter of an hour played.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's had it taken off him. Distributed tidily. Yamal, he's found a way through. And the shot! It's there!
Vamos.
And
Vamos
they're
bien.
at it again in double quick time. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Turns and goes back. Iniesta. He might be in here! Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Iniesta surely had to know he had the support to his right.
Real chance! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, that was vital.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Spread it left. That's been cut out, well played. It's a good ball out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Brilliantly cut out. Looking for the run. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Now it's Pele. That could spell trouble.
Uf.
Cannavaro. Davids. He has found the way through, and he's in on goal. Ronaldo couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
He's not got that quite right. Into the channel. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And here's Hazard. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Raul, it's a really well-measured ball. That's a good run down the left. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, what has happened here? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Chance for a shot! Rising over the bar.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Iniesta, driving forward. Yamal. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And he was alert to it.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Chiellini. Can he get it through? Now it's Iniesta. Oh, good taken. Great chance! And yes, it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Barcelona are having a ball here. And that's gone loose. That's a throw. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising position. Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Eto.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Stoichkov providing an outlet on that flank. Stoichkov. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Stoichkov is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out. once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, what a ball! Referee has just said play on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's on the finish! They've done it! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Ya me agarró sueño.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Now it's Yamal. Well, that looks a decent ball. Decent goal! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Makaleli. Raul. Yamal.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's got away. He's gone for goal! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Looking to play him in. Makaleli. Barcelona finding their path. Chance, surely!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for options for movement. He can run onto that. And he's intervened well there. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Udinese clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ya está cansado este. Hay que hacer cambio, amigo. Hay que hacer cambio. ¿Con quién? Es que la verdad ocupo medio centros, amigo. Y no tengo ninguno.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
We
dorsal
have got
22.
changes here, from both sides in fact.
El dorsal 23. Casa. El dorsal 20. El dorsal 24. El dorsal 21. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5.
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
El dorsal 32.
Tevez is onto it in a flash.
Drogba. El dorsal 19.
And it's Neymar.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tries to play it through. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide.
Uy, está fuera de
He's
lugar.
managed to get himself offside.
Volví amigo, mi bebecito tenía que comer, ahora ya los dos estamos apoyándote.
Gracias,
Hit it
hermano.
long, but astray. Chiellini.
Igual ya me suscribí a tu
Drogba might just
canal.
make this. Costa Curta. And he's gone searching crossfield. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Insigne. Great ball if he can get there. Big chance! Thuram. Spread out to the left. Now it's Neymar. Good play on the left-hand side here.
Amigo, ¿de dónde tú eres?
Yo, hermano, yo soy de Guatemala. Vivo aquí en Estados Unidos.
4 extra minutes added on. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Pedri. That looks a good ball through. Well timed, excellent interception.
Valiendo, verga.
Nicely weighted ball.
Bien,
And
ya.
that is that.
Ya la ganamos.
Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
Igual
You look back
sentía
on the
pesado
game,
mi
Benji.
rep.
Well, the look on the manager's face.
Es que ocupo un MC, hermano. No sé quién llevarlo. Este compa no rinde. Hoy no juego de MC. Tengo disco, loco, y yo sin llevarlo. Por favor. Voy a acompañar a Isco por él. También voy a llevar a Raúl. Porque... Bueno, sí, ya tengo a Raúl aquí. Vámonos. Tenemos partida. Uy. Mira eso, hermano.
No tienes a Vieira en esta cuenta.
No, no tengo, hermano. Vieira es tremendo, hermano. Mírale que trae ser igual. Uf. Tremendo cartazo. Vamos. Sin miedo. Ay, ya me agarró sueño.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
A ver si no nos golea este
So off
rival.
we go then.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break.
It's Pele! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has not gone well. Isco. Looking for the rough. Hits a shot!
Vamos.
Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A horrible blip, a horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Buriram United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Great defending, strong and determined.
Tarde de hacer el pase,
Looking for
¿no?
options for movement. It's a really well-measured ball. Isco, and this is Isco. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
¿A dónde
This is the
tiras
time
tú?
you need that pace.
Floated through, and he welcomes it in. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
Uy, loco, pero ¿qué
With
es
his
eso?
head, but couldn't steer it in.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor
Casi me
intensity.
meto un pinche
Exactly what's
autogol,
required
loco.
when on the counter-attack.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been
Yeah.
cleared. Well, that is one way to stop him. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Pele.
Corre, corre, corre,
It's
corre.
an errant pass.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Iniesta. Now it's Yamal. Isco. Great ball and he's Yamal!
Uy, hermano.
He's missed, but not by that far. Now it's Cruyff. There's a sharp little ball here. Buriram United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often
Bien,
these
bien,
days,
bien, buen
but
despeje.
it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
Qué bueno. Dale, Pere.
Yamal. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0. It's Pele!
Vamos.
It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
No, no, no lo toqué. No te toqué, hermano, no te toqué.
That'll be
Pero
a
no
throw-in.
pasa nada.
Azar. Pele might just make this. Iniesta. He's in plenty of space here. That is good alertness. Chiellini.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Uy, estaba fuera de lugar.
And he's straight offside. engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Del Piero. Yamal. Makaleli. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Threads one in. Oh, super find. Real chance. Shapes to shoot. In for the pieces.
Loco. Tapó el portero, mano.
Interesting. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and so...
Isco! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, sweet feet. There will be a throw-in. Yamal receives, takes a shot. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Maldini spots it and intercepts. Edmilson. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pelé.
It's a searching
¿Qué
pass.
pasa, mamá?
Time, excellent interception. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Showing good feet. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. And the first half is done. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football.
Ganando.
And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're
Seis
ahead,
es
Peter, but they
buenísimo,
can't
hermano.
afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Of the second half. It's Hazard!
Qué golazo, loco. Vamos.
And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Probing pass. He's through here. And this is Del Piero. And the shot!
Uy, qué
Maldini gets
portero,
it
hermano.
clear. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Yamal. Oh, that's neat. Yamal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Danger averted for now. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Del Piero. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That has been cut short. Bergobi. And it's Bergkamp. Now it's Cruyff. Pele under
Es mejor
intense
salir,
pressure.
hermano.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Menos riesgo.
Oh, that's delightful. Del Piero. Very nicely done. Makaleli does really well there. He is strong. Iniesta. And this is Pele.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Chiellini. Edmilson. Yamal. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Makaleli. No outsmarting him this time. Now it's Del Piero. That's a good run down the left. Lovely feet. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Chiellini. Now, can they get him away? Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh no, what has happened here?
Uy, loco.
Referee has just said play on.
Me la comí, hermano.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's nice. He's picked his way through. That is good defending. It's been repelled.
No, ¿qué hiciste,
Nicely
hermano?
weighted ball. Oh, played right into his path. And no,
Bien.
that is pretty much the end of that. It's not an especially good pass, that. Bergkamp. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Nicely shaped ball. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Oh, it's a great ball. And Cruyff! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Contra Neves. Tendré un muy buen Messi. Shevchenko. Pasabolas. Tendré que sacrificar a él. Y al señor Drogba. Mira cómo se enoja el portero.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 19. Yamal. Number 10.
Lorenzo Insigne.
Number
The ball is
33.
loose and the chase is on.
Number 6.
Chiellini calmly anticipates.
Coming on the field.
Maldini.
Number 18.
Now it's Insigne.
Rooney. Number 9.
Insigne goes
Vieri.
pelting. He's going for
Number
goal!
7. David Villa.
Oh, the keeper's done
Number
ever so well.
22.
Lorenzo Insigne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pirlo. Substitution in progress.
That's beautifully weighted. And he's had it nicked away.
There they go,
There will be
punting
1
again.
minute added
Me
time.
iba a salir este, hermano.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And he's been shifted off it. It's played through for him. That ball looks a good one. There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Tevez is onto this. And there goes the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the master.
Vamos bien aquí. La última y nos vamos. Tenemos partida. Uf. Tiene a Hendrik, Messi, Doku. Uy, hermano, lo sacó ese Doku. Ese Doku es buenísimo. Vámonos.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Uf, por fin quiso jugar el rival.
So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Reece James, has been given two tasks here: to drive at and to beat people. Then delivering quality balls into the box, often played early and unpredictable. The other being to join in with the high press when playing on the front foot. He's a terrific talent.
Here's a shot! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. James cuts out the pass. Fermin. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Es lo que no me gusta de esos rivales que juegan.
Maldini. And here's the chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. James. Melbourne City do have a chance to counter here. Iniesta. Oh, well played, well sorted
¿Qué
out.
pasa, mamá, hermano?
Great vision. Doku looking to run onto it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Yamal picks it up out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Messi. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Back into the middle. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well read, nice interception. He won't be happy with that one. Endrick might just make this. James calmly anticipates. Now it's Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pele!
No, wait.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Qué oportunidad
Barcelona with
despreciada.
their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Melbourne City have the chance to go the other way. In it comes, and reclaimed it in a trice. That has not gone well. And it's Azar.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Goes down, but nothing given.
Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's having a go!
Guarda con
That
eso,
was
hermano.
no routine save.
That's very, very good. You
Yes,
can't
you
ask for
look
much more than that.
That's a decent clearance.
Corre.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. That is ended up in no man's land. Iniesta.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free. No way through. Now it's Doku. Oh, sweet feet. Shapes to shoot. Oh, what has another go.
No,
It's
loco.
there. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Pele. Oh, well played. Oh, no, it's an own goal.
Autogol, hermano.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
¿Por
Get
qué
a throw in.
insisten a mí?
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Era el 2-0, hermano.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Se ruega a su padre que acude a recogerlo a la puerta 26. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. And this is Pele. Can he latch on to this? Caicedo. And he's cut it out. Elise. Now it's Rafinha. That's been cut out, well played. Caicedo. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. It looked as though that might lead to something quite There's the header!
Vamos.
Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have a break face-to-face with the keeper. He's having a shot!
Penalty.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Terrific save by Abiati. And he's missed altogether.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Melbourne City are looking to go forward now. That's gone for a throw-in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Guarda con esto. Que el rival viene con todo.
And that's another throw. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Yamal. Doku. Can he get it through? He's found a way through. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries to play it through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Iniesta. It's Pele! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Fermin. Now it's Messi. Now it's Rafinha. Well, that looks a decent ball. Fermin. And this is Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
No mames, te pases de pendejo tú.
Melbourne City needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Caceres gets it clear. Looking to play him in.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Doku.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to... They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Aimed beyond the defence. Yamal is on to... And the shot! And that would have won it.
Yamal has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Caicedo. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Pele. Spread out to the left.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he get on the end of this? Great shot!
Vamos, ya, lo rematamos. Vamos.
2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Caicedo. Fermin. Can he spark a counter here? In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Now it's Hazard. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's just beyond his reach. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He is through here. Rafinha gets through on his own. And that is it.
Vamos.
The referee has seen enough. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power.
Bueno. Hasta aquí llegué, hermanos. Ahí nos vemos. Adiós.